Why is God changing their names? Why didn't God just allow Jacob to be Jacob? A name is powerful. Do you know that if your name is Mavuto and then I'm calling you Mavuto, do you know that I'm prophesying problems? How many times have people called you Mavuto from the day you were born? So all those are prophecies you've gathered in your life. So every child is born with a description and a name. There are some of you, you've lived for years, yet you don't have a name. You are nameless. All that you have is a description. So whenever you go for work, people don't call you by your name, they try to describe you. That is why it is easy for somebody to forget you. Some of the sufferings that you're going through are not as a result of anything, but are simply as a result of a name. What is your name? Do you have a name or you have a description? What is the meaning of your name? A name controls destiny. A name describes destiny. What is your name? You are born at a time when there were problems. So every time they call you, they are trying to describe a type and not you. There are some of you here, you've tried to apply everywhere and things are not working. Why? Because your name is a description and not a name. What is your name? This is why God would not allow his servant bear certain names, but later on God will change their names. God meets a guy called Jacob. Jacob means crook or supplanter. The Bible says when Jacob had an encounter, he wrestled with the angel of the Lord, and the Bible says God changed his name that day, and he said, from today you shall no longer be called Jacob, you shall be called Israel. Acts chapter number 9, the Bible says as Paul was going to Damascus to persecute the Christian, as it was his business in that time, the Bible says he had an encounter with Jesus and he changed his name from Saul to Paul. These things can block your destiny. You can apply 70, yet it is your name that is fighting you. Your name is saying you can't prosper, and you want to prosper. You've got the urge to get married, and your name means you can't get married. There's a girl that had a name which meant something like married to spirits. Every time a man wanted to marry them, they would change their mind. Why? The name says married to spirits. You can't get married physically. Who are you?